another thing that you mentioned to me is the C.R.O.W.N Act. So I wasn't aware of that. I've learned about it through you. So and I'm sure most people are like me. They haven't heard about that till now. So do you mind sharing a little bit about the C.R.O.W.N Act and what that represents to you and how you came about learning about it?
Yeah, I would love to. So the C.R.O.W.N Act was created by in partnership with Senator Holly Mitchell. She's the Senator for California. And Dove actually partnered with the C.R.O.W.N Coalition and to ensure really the protection against discrimination based on race-based hairstyles, to make sure that there was statutory protection for hair texture and protective styles that include braids and locks and twists and knots in the workplace and in public schools. And, the reason why this is so necessary is because there have been people, many people that have been discriminated against, whether not allowed to go to school, sent home from school, sent home from work, not hired, fired, dismissed because their hair were in these particular types of styles. Either they were forced or requested to cut their locks, change their hairstyle, remove a certain type of form of hair in order for it to be deemed professional or permissible. And so the C.R.O.W.N Act was created, and it was something that, it's hoped to be adopted in all of the states as a legislative protection against that type of race-based hair discrimination.
Yeah, and based on everything we were discussing early on, I think it's something definitely it's necessary, and the more people know about it, the better off hopefully we're going to be, right? So no, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, it was really interesting. So the 2023 statistics that the C.R.O.W.N Workplace Research put up this year was very eye-opening. It said that 2 out of 3 Black women changed their hair for a job interview, and just under half of them actually changed it from a curly state to a straight type of hairstyle. And I had to reflect, have I done that? And absolutely I have, right? That nearly half of Black women under age 34 feel pressured to have a headshot with straight hair. And I had to think, have I done that? Yes, 25% of Black women have been denied a job interview because of their hair. And I remember for my MBA leadership development internship with Dow in 2020, I decided to wear my hair in an afro. This is not my true afro. This is kind of like an extended, like it was straight before and it's kind of reverting back to its natural state. But I had like my true curly, very coily, tight, like Black Power, Black Panther afro. And I intentionally wore my hair like that for my presentation because I wanted to challenge the fact that I have been competent for this entire summer, and I want to make sure that Dow is really the place that it says it is, and that I want to know if I'm going to get anyone that says anything right about my hair. I was hoping, right, just to see what would happen. It was like my own personal experiment, social experiment, and I didn't. And that was actually positive for me. I didn't get any messages about like, go girl, or I like your afro, right? I wasn't trying to be, someone standing up for anything. I just wanted to see if I would, one, get the job, right? And 2, if there would be any type of feedback, right? If I was being judged on my aesthetics and not truly what I brought to the table, right, from a competency standpoint. But I know that actually may be a very different situation for many other Black women in their workplace or their professional environment. So I'm really glad that the C.R.O.W.N. Act exists, and I definitely support it because I know for sure that there are experiences that are very much more adverse than the experiences that I've had.
No, thank you. Thank you for sharing that.